hello. I don't know how loud this is actually going to sound, but just talking normally, at least according to the meter on OBS, is coming close to maxing out the meter, so this might be too loud. I'll need to see what people say. But it is May the 7th, and I need to actually start the Kerbal Space program. That's what I'm here for. Get to fix me forgetting a few things. Figure it's going to be a lot more interesting to just roll for it. Roll with it, I should say. As opposed to trying to reload far back where the ship that I spent an hour or so designing, I mean it was in the last video, might become completely obsolete if, you know, the contracts that you're assigned aren't completely deterministic. Like if I load an earlier save, it gives me a different set of mission objectives. I might have to redesign the ship again, which I don't really, you know, want to. So I'm going to see what I can do to resolve the situation without just deorbiting everything and starting from scratch, which, you know, I could. I do have enough money for that now, but that's kind of, you know, lame. So let's get back to the wizards who can't spell. I still feel kind of silly that it took me a long time to understand the what Terry Pratchett was saying with having Rincewind's hat in the Discworld series have wizard spelled with 2 Z's, because Rincewind's an absolutely terrible wizard. He's like literally the lowest you can get in wizardry and still be called a wizard, and he obviously can't spell. Haha. It took me a long time to figure that out, and I feel silly for it. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff to do, and I'm actually going to be able to help accomplish one of them. So, what this will call for is... basically, I am going to chuck into space a tank of fuel that can be docked to, so I can make sure that, these guys get to where they need to go. So let's start with the top guy, and this is going to be carrying a capsule in space because I'm going to be sending 3 kerbals home. That also means that this will need to be able to control itself. So I need to give this thing a brain. What's the difference between these two? Well, this one is 8-sided. Which one's more expensive? Yeah, this one looks more capable. Alright, and I do want to give it the ability to rotate rapidly, because if there's one thing I'm tired of, it is waiting for a giant tank of fuel to rotate under RCS thruster. It just takes so stinking long. Alright, so let's get a coupler and a command pod, which will be going up empty, please. Oh, good, I don't have any more crew. Ooh, that does remind me though, I do need to get more scientists, and I need to send them on joyride so they can get some experience and become useful. I just keep on sending pilots, but that's also because my spacecraft have been 1-seaters. Mostly, at least up until now. Alright, so... what else does this garbage need? It is going to need its own engine. Which, being this trunk will operate in orbit, only needs to be this guy. It sucks they're so heavy. They are pretty efficient though. And another one of these. Let's close that. Now this is intended to come back, but I am going to put a docking port in front. Docking port. Docking port. That's another problem with turning up the volume too, is if I end up needing to clear my throat, am I going to need to put the mute in a very... I think that's a good idea. Let's see, audio, no. Hotkeys, there we go. Let's see. Let's see if this will actually work. Hey, it works. It literally has no name for the pause break button, but now nobody has to hear me clear my disgusting throat. Woke up with Huda Gunk, and since, well, I did sleep in a lot today. Where is the one that has the cover on it? Cover. I'm sure somebody else can be. Oh, there it is. Okay, you don't want to stick, so there we go. Kind of approach from the top with a lower angle. Now we're going to put some parachutes. And for experimental purposes, where are you? There you are. Look at these guys. Gonna park those right there. Oh dang. Happy? Yeah, I still want to try it because I want to try some aerodynamic tests on the way back. Alright, now these guys are returning from orbit, and just in case I will attach a heat shield. And I see I should have designed the spacecraft a little bit differently, but... okay, I think that'll do. Good. Okay. I think that's the hatch. Let's see, what else does this need? Well, it does need the ability to control itself, and it will need a large size fuel tanks. And let's see, what else? Obviously it will need thruster blocks. Maybe I can offset these inside the tank. Ooh, hey, here we go. It's just too bad that they would be so stinking expensive. Oh, you can do a percentage, huh? 125%. You know, I actually think that's really neat. Totally didn't realize. 120%, that's nice and easy to get to. Man, that is like gonna throw things way off. Let's put it all the way up here. %. There we go. Okay, we got the tanks. Good. Got the tank and that, and let's put. Let's see. Where are you? Structural? No. Utility. It has to be. Where are you? Just there you are. Docking Port Junior. Maybe I should put one just in case satellites come to visit, huh? Nah. I think a normal Clamp Patron will do fine. This isn't meant to be a super crazy orbital depot here, so not going completely nuts. Let's see, it's gonna be nice to be able to see the stupid thing, so... Oh, that's another thing this needs. This will need to be able to generate its own power and be powered at all times. So, let's give it some big old solar panels. And also, just in case, I will give it some thermal handling capabilities. Shouldn't need that much, but just in... to be fair, it is a big spacecraft. Alright. Let's put them low at least. And I kind of scoot those in a bit. Do you think that'll be safe? I do know that moving some things around like that can kind of cause... You know what, I'm not going to screw around with it. I mean, it might work, but I have had times where moving thermal bits around actually detached it from the part that it should have been cooling, and things went bad, and I don't know if that was really the cause, but I'll keep it simple for now. Is there anything else? I think it'd be fair to give this guy at least a little bit of its own capability, simply because I'd like to keep this guy in orbit. And wait, will this separate from the You know, I think I should move that down just in case. Yeah. I want this to stay in orbit. But I want this to be able to return, so let's give it a little bit of its own go. Give it one of these. Let's see, let me reroute. How do I do this again? Let's see, I click like that, then click that. Select a part as the new route. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So, if I... Alright, now the new route is... There we go. There we go, that should make things a little bit easier on me. Let's see, that probably is way too much. How about if I... Oh, I don't have this, the third size up. I'd take like the next size up and shrink it down to where it'd be super thin. Has 30 units of monoprop, so maybe I should just put the RCS engines... up here. Yeah, why not? Alright. Burner. It'd be like Vernier or something. I don't know. Let's see, I want to shove these in just a little bit. Shh, no one will ever know. Okay, was there anything else? It does need a complement of batteries, so... Alright, utility, we need to give it some batteries. Big old batteries. Okay, what else does it need? You know, I wonder. Possible to park things on the inside? I'm curious now. Yeah, where do they stick, I guess? See, why is that sticking to the very front? Okay. Check. Everything looks good. I think it's got 2 parachutes and air brakes. Should be a good test. Got solar panels. Good. These will take good direct on hits, and these will take side hits. Got that. Let's use. Where are you? Utility? No, I think it is in utility. I'm looking for lights. Or maybe I don't have that mod. Dang. Okay. The mini lights. Yeah, I probably left them behind. Alright. So, with what I've got, I guess I could do something like this. Yeah, that's probably good enough. And I'm going to kind of scoot that in. That. Alright, so that looks good. Now, get back to designing this. So it has 30 units. I just don't know if that's enough to actually get it anywhere. So, let's go crazy like. I just don't know how grumpy the game's gonna be about that. Because if it's not gonna be grumpy, I like to leave it because that actually looks kind of nice. Engine. Let's see. These aren't very efficient, but I don't think they need to be. Actually, I do want these moved up. Yeah, that should be enough for most. Okay, looking good. Push those away anyway. I think that might burn into the craft, so I am going to rotate a little bit at least. Rotate them kind of outward. I think that should work. Alright, looking good. I think that should be able to do everything I need it to. Now, just in case, I'm just going to just a couple of struts, just in case, you know, a little bit of insurance. Alright, I think I've got something here. So, next step is to get this whole giant thing into orbit, because this is what I want up there, and I want it full. So, I need to make a ship under it. So, that will involve a Jumbo Max and another one. And we're also gonna put a... Let's see, how can I make this as cheap as possible? Let's go with... because this stage probably isn't coming back. Actually, let me think about this. I might need another stage. Skipper is fairly efficient. What's the thrust to weight ratio? Not much. I think I'll still need... Oh no, it crashed. I wonder why I did that. Hold on. Wait a minute, this is at 60 frames per second. That's not necessary at all. As far as I can tell, 60 frames is good for when there's a lot of motion. Some first-person shooters, I think Rocket League benefits from 60 frames. But a game like this, I think it's better not... as far as I can tell, the quality is quite a bit better for the given bitrate if you lower the frames per second. So, this will be back in just one moment. Let's see here. How far did I get? When did I save this last? Open. There you are. Oh, I didn't have the design revision. Fine. Fuel tanks. We're going with just the small one. That's probably too much. That looks a lot more reasonable, actually. Okay, and I think just 2 of these guys will be okay, you know? I don't think I'll need 4. And we're going to rotate it. Shift to ease up on the degree. Alright, looking good. I'm gonna save. What else did this thing need? Got lights, it's got thrusters and engine, but does not have a way into it. So that'll be kind of an orbital insertion engine. And let's give that a slightly cheaper engine because I know it's not coming back. Well, to be honest, I probably need something higher power. What would happen? Okay, that makes 650 kilonewtons. I put a swivel down here. Just scale it up. It makes... wowzers, 1,131. Now its ISP isn't that great. No, it's actually better. So this oversized swivel is actually a better choice. It's just that clearly it's kind of taller, which I think, you know, let's go with the trade-off and yeah. If that's the case, I wonder if I'd be better off cheating with a oversized Terrier. which is basically what that is anyway. Let's see, this thing makes 339. Let's see. If it's the same ISP, it would have 345. That has 350, but substantially less thrust. And you know what? I'm gonna be a cheater. Yep. Haha. No regrets. Alright. What else? I wonder if I should put these. Ooh. Maybe I should add that to, You know, just as an expansion, a future expansion capability, I'm just gonna put a couple of these ports. I'm gonna put them right here. I wanna put some anchors while I'm at it. Okay, I'm starting to understand now. So, I have to change a few things around, I think. At least I should. What size is the anchor? Ooh, where are you? No, not that anchor. I mean, something else in my head. It is... Well, obviously a rechargeable battery bank, but container mount, there we go. I only need one. And I need it centered as much as it possible. And right about there-ish, maybe? Close enough. And I want a container. What is that? Utility, I'm sure. A box. Is that the way you attach it? Heck, is it sticking to this thing? SM62. Oh, heck, I don't even need this thing if I just want to mount this permanently. Let's see, these things store 1000, these things store 400, so I'll just get rid of these and stick some batteries on the ceiling. And what that'll let me do is, let's say I need to, oh, the Gaming Guardian. Hey, what's going on? I'm just designing a spacecraft here, which is going to help me fix a problem I created myself, I think, anyway. I was just going to toss a few parts in here. Let's see, let's go with 4 of these. And just in case, 4 of these. And, ooh, a fuel cell. An emergency fuel cell, there we go, why not? And... you know what, I've always thought some extra parachutes would be nice some days. Oh, it didn't stick, so let's put another one. There we go. And was there anything else? A winch. Sure, why not? 2 styles of winches. Because I'm going to be leaving this thing in orbit. So I'm imagining what would be useful. Looks like he left anyway, so oh well. Let's see, what else would be super nice to have? Extra solar panels, let's do it. Oh, we can only do them one at a time, fine. And finally, what's the smallest fuel tank possible? Oh, over the volume limit. Let's see, what volume does that have? Mass, cost, amount. Okay. Well, if I get rid of this. Oh, yeah, that does take up most of it. Oh well. And to be honest, RCS is kind of hard to get, so I think that'll be fine. Hey dude, can you see this? I wonder when he said that. Let me check my... Well, I don't know when when the gaming guardian said that, but yes, I can see that. I think I can be done with this guy. And yep. Kind of cheating, but I'm gonna roll with it. Let's see, structural. We need another decoupler. Because we are going to do this a couple of times here. There's the oversized one, good. Only want 2. And engines. Let's see, thrust to weight ratio of 1:5. So I don't think I'll need another set of the twin bore, but come on. There. Let's see, fuel. Okay. Let's see. And if I put a... Is that really still saying that it has that good of a thrust weight ratio? Let's check a few things here. Oh, that's why. That's why. Alright, what if I put 2 skippers? 1.5, that's actually not too bad. You know, I wonder if that'll be good enough. And let's see if I can recover these guys, because I think I can. Know why? Because I can scale. Wump. I want to see if that would be enough for the whole thing, or if I'll need to add more oversized. But let's give this guy a chance. And go with 2 big honkers right there. 5,470 meters per second of delta V. I don't think that's actually quite enough, to be honest. So I'm going to oversize this stage a bit. Let's give it one of these. And I also want to make sure it doesn't bend and flex and all that stuff in flight, so let's just go with a pair of struts. That should hold it very still. And just in case, let's give it some fins. Always useful to make sure your craft stays upright. Alright, that looks not right. Okay. There we go. Next, I do believe I want to make sure this thing is pushed away safely from my spacecraft. So I will put... Why'd you crash? Good thing I saved recently. Maybe I should restart my computer here before too long. Grumble. Structural. And you know what? Let's go with main sales. Now we're talking. Okay, those would deploy. Let's see. No, this is all wrong. Separate, deploy, and separate. I don't know when those will detach, so let's see. Structural looks good. I want it to have fins. There we go. And let's see what else we want. Engines, separate, yeah, sure, fine. Separate, parachute, yep, okay. Engine, go. Let's see, separate. And engine go. I might want to separate those stages, but whatever. Okay, fine, sure, whatever, and separate that. And separate engines, parachutes. Alright, and I also don't want this thing to wibble wobble all over the place up here either, because it is pretty tall. That's the furthest out I can put that, okay. That's the highest. Darn. Oh well, better than nothing. Although it is only one side, so strictly speaking, I think that would be worse than nothing. What if I can attach everything to the radiator? Yeah, somehow, yes, I can. I can't see this being a problem at all. If not cause it to immediately break upon launching. Oh, that's silly. Okay. Anything else? I think that's about it. Engines, parachutes. Oh, I do want the separate ones. Yeah. Alright, I'll put this one lower, considering where the center of mass is. And that the engine is basically right there. Alright, that's that pair, and I want this upper one, I would say probably at midway. About here, let's see. Right by here. Because if this separates faster, that's perfectly alright. Because if this separates faster, the lower part pushes away, and this doesn't push away as fast, that might be bad. So my thinking is let the top push away faster. This stage needs to combine with this stage. Alright. Nobody in the driver's seat, very good. Let's save that, and I think that should cover it. Give this a try, time to launch. Alright, SAS on. Nice and stable, looking good. Throttle up, and go. Gotta really... Oh, I forgot something. I really would like Kerbal Engineer. Put that in the upper bay. And I'll just give it 2, just so I don't have to worry about balance. They're not that expensive. Redundancy, let's go with that. Alright, looks like it's moving with authority. Alright, looking good. Getting close to when I should throttle back. It should be probably right about now. Let's wait a little bit so I can start getting out of the atmosphere. Slowly start turning over. How much can that light up anyway? Enough. Keep this nice and steady. What happened there? That's what happened there. They're on the wrong stage. Wrong stage, wrong stage. Derpa-derba-doo. Good thing I'm not Iron Manning this. That would suck. Alright. SAS on, throttle up. Throttling back right about now. I'm not really sure when the maximum dynamic pressure really is. That would be a very useful thing to see, but I'm guessing it's about when I'm in the lower atmosphere and about to punch through the sonic barrier. Turning hard, wow. And go. Okay, so cannot deploy parachutes immediately, so these are not considered low altitude. So I'm gonna put these way to where they are completely irrelevant. There we go. Three 20. Alright, so I want to pay attention to what the speed, or I should say velocity is when... speed, I guess applies. Let me check the terminology. That's pretty cool. Throttle back. And it's not going to be very fast, so I guess I'll just kind of let it go a little bit too soon. There we go. Good enough. As long as they don't smash into each other. See if I can get these stages back and get the money back. Alright, separate just a bit because I don't really want to light it on fire, but I do need to get going. Little poof. I wonder if that's going to make it back. I guess we'll find out. So this is an oversized swivel. Yay. No, I did oversize the radiators. I didn't know they were that honking big. Oh well, not quite perfect, but it's a good start. Good enough. I better wait a bit. I need to... Good enough. Alright, let's put the apoaps to 125, let's see. Nice round number. Good enough. That must have been Contractor 2 debris. Man, that's a hell of a coincidence. Yep, come on. Well, that's why you for... Why did... Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna pretend to know what the heck just happened there. That's good enough. Alright, I will be back. Okay, so now that I've got this jerk up here, I'm gonna quick save. Quick save. There we go. And let's see where things are right now. Let's take a look at each individual mission and do what I can to get them where they need to go. Oh goodness, that is suborbital. I'm glad that oh wow, I'm glad the game let me get away with all that garbage. Alright, step one. Alright, that one's good. Okay, that one looks okay. This one is not okay. I'm gonna really have to adjust that orbit a lot. Okay, well, what else do I have out in orbit? Of course they're on opposite sides, why wouldn't they be? Yeah, I should bump it up over 1200. Alright, so that guy's in good shape. Fuel thing 2 is creeping up on him, and I do need to increase these guys' orbits. Let's see, how can I best tweak this? You know, I might be able to do something. I wonder if this will actually work. You know, that's probably good enough. That's probably better for that one to try to catch up at that rate. Alright, I've got to get all these guys to come together here one way or another. You know what I forgot? I forgot to actually throw a wrench in there. I think one of these guys has an instruction manual. Let's find out. Let's see. What's in the driver's seat? And I don't got nothing. Did I seriously forget to put anything in those seats? Dang it. Grumble, grumble. Let's see, what is the smallest thing I can shove parts in? How big are you? Nah, I don't like these batteries. I can't resize it. Okay. Yeah, that should do. The smallest radiator panels, just in case. Okay. I probably should scale these down, to be honest. I can't scale those, dang. Oh well. It'll be fine. What else would be useful in space anyway? Eh. Oh, do not tell me you... You know what, I think now's actually a pretty good time to take a break here. I'm going to continue this later. Kind of getting annoyed because the game just crashed again. So I'll do more of this later. I think I'm gonna go to the gym or something. Alright, whenever you watch this, thanks for watching. More coming up.